Hi, I'm Dave Cut, and you're watching another Comic Chat. Hey guys, back again today with Chapter 2 of Deadpool Back in Black. And in the first chapter, we saw Deadpool bonding with Venom, the symbiote, after it debonded with Spider-Man. And after he freed his friend from being brainwashed by someone, he realized he had spider powers. So after he swung away, that brings us to Chapter 2 with the Power Pack Kids. And this story starts out in New York, New York, the city that never sleeps, with Deadpool the Merc, the Mouth, posted up on top of a gargoyle. Deadpool, the Merc with the Mouth, has ventured through the fires of transformation and has risen anew to cast his steely gaze over the restless metropolis. Face front, true believers, as we present a brand new champion of justice in the mighty Marvel tradition. As we see Deadpool back in black perched over the city. But even as Deadpool watches over the city he has chosen to protect, he is himself being watched keenly and by more than one observer, as we can see the bounty hunters after Venom caught up to him. And they decide to just let him be and see what kind of trouble he gets into. Deadpool doesn't even know he's being chased yet. But meanwhile, in a popular children's pizza parlor and arcade, a birthday party is in full swing. The guests completely unsuspecting of the intergalactic battle at work in the world this very night. And who can blame them? Earth children shouldn't concern themselves with such cosmic anxieties. Unless perhaps those children are the phenomenal Power Pack. 4 children with fantastic alien gifts. We can see all the kids gathering, getting ready for the show to start. And it's none other than Obnoxio, the clown, here to make you laugh. And as the kids ask if he's going to do balloons or something like that, he's like, I don't got no balloons. Seems like a terrible clown. But he works with what he got and ends up smashing his food all together and making this weird freaking food doll, calling it the feral crocagator. Alligator head on one end, crocodile head on the other. And as the clown starts going through the birthday presents, a rumbling starts to happen. And well, boom! An alien ship crashes through the roof. As the kids recognize it as a snark ship, we see that snark are known as just very vicious aliens, as mean as the crocogators. And then they spread out looking for the Power Pack. And at the speed of thought, the members of the Power Pack, Guy, Lightspeed, the Energizer, and Mass Master spring into action. Their extraordinary powers granted by an alien presence. These young children find themselves at the center of a battle to protect the entire planet. As we see this battle getting pretty hectic, someone taps one of the aliens on the shoulder, and it's none other than Obnoxio, the clown, ready to save the kids. Well, actually, he says they're never going to abduct him again, but as they start firing at him, he pushes by one of the Power Pack kids and ducks for cover. And these aliens came to play as they start breaking out some new weapons. The first one, a disco ball. Then some sort of gravity inverter takes the second kid out. And then a vacuum cannon for the third kid. And as they start to close in on the final child, our friendly neighborhood web-slinging super guy Deadpool comes swinging in to save the day. As we see him stick the superhero landing. And the Power Pack kids are kind of surprised to see Spider-Man there. But Deadpool tells them he's not Spider-Man. He's more like the cool uncle to Spider-Man. And as the tables turn and the aliens start losing the battle, they call in for reinforcements. They say, call down for the Super Snark. And this big alien gets beamed down. And Deadpool says this guy looks like he means business. And right as he's about to talk, someone starts spraying him in the face. And it's Obnoxio the clown, back for round 2. Because he says if anyone's going to pick on these ankle biters, it's going to be him. As Deadpool recognizes him. Is that Obnoxio the clown? He used to watch him every morning before school. As the kids are like, you're going to use water to fight aliens? Obnoxio tells them, it ain't water, kids. As you can see, it's pee. The alien slaps him away. And that bought the Power Pack kids and Deadpool just enough time to regroup and form in another assault. As they start beating down this super snark easily. The aliens start to retreat and start to vanish back to their ship. Deadpool thinks to himself, what would a real hero like him do in a case like this? As we can see him on the windshield of the alien spacecraft. And breaking through the glass, saying, "Looks like frogs are on the menu tonight." And what happens next, my dear listener, we cannot say. Suffice it to say, this particular band of snarks did not make their report to their ruler. They were swallowed up by the East River, never to be seen again. Or were they? As we see this kid scolding the clown, telling him he's a bad clown, and the clown just saying, "Take it up with the Better Business Bureau," before Deadpool swings back in and the kids start to thank him for helping them. Even the clown hugging him and thanking him. But Deadpool figures out he's just trying to pick his pocket. But that wasn't his pocket. And Deadpool wraps things up with the power pack and Obnoxio the clown before swinging away into the night. And then Obnoxio the clown bargains with the power pack kids to see if he can get another gig. And Deadpool swings away with a sense of fulfillment, but still a sense that he's being followed. He lands on a rooftop, and that's where he's greeted by none other than the Black Cat, as she says, "Face it, Tiger, I just hit the jackpot." And that is all for chapter 2. Honestly, it was a pretty funny one. I love the clown. He was my favorite. And we'll be back for part 3 with Black Cat. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Like always, guys, till next time, have a good one.